Welcome to the November 20th, 2018 Yukon City Council and Yukon Municipal Authority meetings in the council chambers of the Centennial Building at 12 South 5th Street, Yukon, Oklahoma at 7 p.m. The invocation will be given by our councilman, Ms. Shelley Selby, this evening, and following the invocation, we will have the flag salute. Shelley, please.
Lord, we just come to you tonight and say we're thankful. Thankful that we live in this great country where we have so much freedom. Thankful we live in this state where we have good representation and for this city. God, I pray for each one of the citizens here that you just bless their lives. Thank you for all that you do. Be with the people in California, the wildfires. Keep them safe and help them to rebuild. Thank you, Jesus. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
McCarran,
Here.
Smystrela,
Here.
Yonda,
Here.
Caccini,
Here.
Selby.
Here.
This evening we have three presentations and proclamations. Is Miss Anna Wagner here? I'd like for Anna to come up and join us. And then we have two additional ones after this. I promise I won't hit you with it.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll follow along.
That's scary. And our proclamation this evening for Miss Wagner. Are we live up there, Gary? You hear me? Whereas Anna Wagner has served the City of Yukon Development Services Department for the past 15 years, and whereas her years of service to the City of Yukon have been very dedicated and has given generously of her time to the benefit of the residents of Yukon, and whereas the Yukon City Council does hereby take this opportunity to extend its heartiest congratulations to Anna and to express on the behalf of its citizens a most sincere thank you for her dedication and service to the city and community, to extend our best wishes for a healthy, long, and enjoyable retirement. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the City Council of the City of Yukon gives special thanks to Anna Wagner for her many years of dedicated service by declaring Friday, November the 30th, 2018, to be Anna Wagner Day. In the City of Oklahoma, given under my hand and seal, in the City of Yukon, this 20th day of November, 2018.
Hey, everybody. I just want to say thank you very much, and thank you, Jim, for hiring me over 15 years ago. I appreciate that, and I have enjoyed working for the city. It's been an honor, and I'll miss it, but we got a new chapter in our lives we want to go to, so thank you.
Congratulations.
Couldn't give out better awards than these guys. These are special people. And now we have an opportunity, very important, the census that's coming up in 2020. And we have a proclamation this evening dealing with the 2020 census. But it's so very important for all of us that everything gets counted, so that moving forward, we can do a lot of things in our communities because of the population that we have. So it is an extremely important thing. So therefore, Ms. Trish, would you come up? And Claudia, are you back? Claudia's not here. Oh, there she is. The proclamation reads, whereas in the decennial census, boy, that's it, will be taken in the year 2020, and political representation to the United States House of Representatives, the state legislature, and the local governments is determined by the census. And whereas the census is also the basis for the distribution of many forms of intergovernmental financial assistance, and whereas the City of Yukon Mayor and City Council recognize the importance and the value of counting each and every resident in the 2020 census. And whereas the City of Yukon has agreed to enter in a partnership with the U.S. Bureau of the Census, and whereas the City of Yukon understands that its primary role in the partnership is to formulate a complete count committee which should include, but not limited to, the following representation: government, education, media, religious, business, and special housing. And whereas the goal of the government is to bridge all of the gaps between the community and the Census Bureau on mapping outreach activities and information centers. And whereas the overall goal of the committee is to make citizens aware of the meaning and extreme importance of the census. Now, therefore, I, Michael McCarron, Mayor of the City of Yukon, Oklahoma, do hereby proclaim full support and participation of the Census 2020 through the formation of a complete count committee. Given under my hand and seal of the City of Yukon this 20th day of November 2018. So I don't know who I present this to. Okay.
Thank you so much. Good evening. Thank you, Mayor and members of council. This is exciting. As he read each thing, whereas I was beaming, because that is my role. I'm the partnership specialist for the state of Oklahoma at present, and we will be hiring people. But the main point in me contacting the City of Yukon is to get trusted voices, business leaders, to form this complete count committee, to count the hard to count. They are apartment dwellers, people in gated communities, the children. 4.6% of Oklahoma's children were undercounted in 2010. Each person represents $1,675, according to the University of Washington. That times 10 years is a significant amount of money. So then you count the number of people in the household and you multiply that. So it's so important. The Census Bureau wants to count everyone once and only once in the right place. But we can't do it. I'm the only one here right now. So we need your participation. We need you to join with the city and find those persons who are hard to count and allay their fears and mistrust, because the dollars that will come to your community will benefit them. So again, I thank you for the time. I thank you for this proclamation. I am very excited and happy to be working with Mr. Cosby and you, and I look forward to working with you through 2020. So did I say that it's going to be done on the internet? So you'll be able to pull it out on your cell phone, okay? Right in your pocket. Thank you so much.
You're good. Okay. Thank you very much. Thanks.
You like this?
Yes, ma'am. You know, I had the pleasure today of going down and spending some time with Ms. Davis, and we were talking to a lot of the folks in the Small Business Administration. And a lot of folks don't realize how many small businesses that we have here in Yukon. And it's a really important opportunity for us to not only recognize, but as the ladies' shirts will say, when you come up, shop small in Yukon, because 85% of our business are small businesses. So the following proclamation comes to us. Whereas the government of the city of Yukon, Oklahoma, celebrates our local small businesses and the contributions they make to our local economy and community, according to the United States Small Business Administration, there are currently 30.2 million small businesses in the United States, which represent 99.7% of all businesses with employees in the United States, and are responsible for 65.9% of the net new jobs created from 2000 to 2017. And whereas small businesses employ 47.5% of all the employees in the private sector in the United States, and whereas 90% of the consumers in the United States say Small Business Saturday has had a positive impact on their community. 89% of the consumers who are aware of the Small Business Saturday said the day encourages them to shop small all year long. 73% of the consumers who reportedly shopped small at independently owned retailers and restaurants on Small Business Saturday did so with friends or family, and the most reported reason for consumers aware of the day to shop and dine at small independently owned businesses was to support their community. And I'm going to stop right here and ask the entire group to come up here together with Ms. Davis and be here for the acceptance. Squeeze it tighter. Whereas the city of Yukon supports our local businesses and creates jobs, boosts our local economy, and preserves our economies and advocacy groups, as well as the public and private organizations across the country have endorsed the Saturday after Thanksgiving as Small Business Saturday. Now, therefore, I, Michael McCarron, Mayor of Yukon, Oklahoma, do hereby proclaim November the 24th, 2018 as Small Business Saturday. A little more enthusiasm. I urge the residents of our community and the communities across the country to support small business merchants and Small Business Saturday throughout the year. Once again, given under my hand and seal, the city of Yukon, this 20th day of November 2018. And Ms. Davis, would you like to say?
We come bearing gifts for mayor and council, and so our board members are going to go ahead and pass those out. Our theme for this year, as you can read on the shirt, say think big, shop small, and we encourage you to do that. I just have a couple more statistics to add to that. These are the updated small business economic impact studies of what your dollars when you shop a local operated and owned business, where it goes. Out of every dollar that you spend in a locally owned and operated business, 67 cents stay in the community. Of that 44 cents goes to small business owner and employee wages and benefits. 23 cents get reinvested in other businesses. So for every dollar that you spend, a small business creates an average of an additional 50 cents. So that's pretty good return on your investment. Those 50 cents additional created amounts, 30 cents of that is business spent to local suppliers and vendors. And 20 cents is spent locally by business owners and employees. So we do encourage you to shop small in Yukon this year. And when you do so, you're supporting all of the programs that the city has. So think big, shop small.
Pam, would you like to introduce all of the ladies? Just give us your name.
Okay, I'm Pam Shelton with Yukon Chamber, and I will say over 65 to 70% of the chamber are small businesses. So that's another thing about shop small. Sherry Logan, State Farm. Sherry Pogue, Woman of Many Hats. Vicki Davis, our Main Street Director. Terry Martin, Nina Willingham. Stephanie Hale, Urban Oak, and Angie, I was going to say Angie Leach. Angie McPherson, I had her in class, is the owner of the arrangement.
Let's have a warm round of applause for all of them. This section of the proceedings is for our visitors who would like to address the Yukon City Council on a non-agenda item. Do we have anyone here this evening who wishes to address the council? Seeing none, we will now recess as the Yukon City Council and convene as the Yukon Municipal Authority. Item 1A on the consent docket. This item is placed on the agenda so that the Yukon Municipal Authority may, by unanimous consent, approve those routine items they wish to be approved by one motion. If an item does not meet with the approval of all authority members, that item will be heard in regular order. The city manager recommends a motion to approve A, the minutes of the regular meeting of November the 6th, 2018, B, payment of material claims in the amount of $46,216.83. Do I have a motion, please?
Motion to approve. Second.
I have a motion and second. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, vote please.
Yonda,
Yes.
Smystrela,
Yes.
Caccini,
Yes.
Selby,
Yes.
McCarron.
Yes. We will now adjourn as the YMA and reconvene as the Yukon City Council. Item 1 on the council is the consent docket. This item is placed on the agenda so the city council, by unanimous consent, can designate those routine items they wish to be approved by one motion. If an item does not meet with the approval of all the council members, that item will be heard in regular order. The city manager recommends a motion that will approve A, minutes of the regular meeting November 6, 2018. B, material claims in the amount of $1,204,756.94. Item C, designating the items on the attached list from the Technology Department as surplus and authorizing their sale, donation, or trade. Item D, entering into a billboard advertising agreement with the Central Oklahoma Marketing Group for a digital billboard advertising space from December 1, 2018 through June 1, 2019 in the amount of $7,200. Item E, accepting the Oklahoma Department of Environmental Quality permit number WL0000091807776 for the construction of approximately 45 linear feet of 6-inch and 830 linear feet of 8-inch water lines and appurtenances to serve the City of Yukon Avid Hotel at the end of West End Point Water Line Extension Project, Canadian County, Oklahoma. Item F, accepting the Oklahoma Departmental of Environmental Quality permit number WL00000918792 for the construction of approximately 658 linear feet of 12-inch potable water line, 824 feet of 6-inch portable water line, and other appurtenances to serve the Yukon Crossing Storage, Canadian County, Oklahoma. Item G, accepting Oklahoma Departmental of Environmental Quality permit number SL0000009180793 for the construction of 1,766 linear feet of 8-inch sanitary sewer line, and all other appurtenances to serve the Yukon Storage, Canadian County, Oklahoma. H, setting the date for the next regular council meeting for December the 4th at 7 p.m. in the council chambers of the Yukon Centennial Building, 12 South 5th Street. Do I have a motion, please?
Motion to accept.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, vote please.
Caccini,
Yes.
Smystrela,
Yes.
Yonda,
Yes.
Selby,
Yes.
McCarron.
Yes. Item 2, reports of boards and commissions and city officials. Mr. Crosby.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. This is to inform you and the public that we have sent out some notices to let people know that beginning Monday, abandonment will be closed for the general population, for travel to the west, for the connection to be finished in that area around the one building out there, and for the Bounce Academy. We will allow the westbound lane to be open for entrance into the Bounce Academy, but people leave there will have to exit to the west and go around. There will be no one to be able to go east while they finish the abandonment project. Estimated time of completion is 10 days, depending upon the weather.
Okay, thank you, sir. Anything else?
That'll be all, sir.
Thank you. Item 3, consider approving ordinance 1378, an ordinance amending ordinance number 1370 to correct a scrivener's error in a legal description for 720 Professional Circle. Do I have a motion, please?
Motion to accept.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, vote please.
Selby,
Yes.
Yonda,
Yes.
Smystrela,
Yes.
McCarron,
Yes.
Caccini,
Yes.
Item 3A, consider approving the emergency clause of ordinance 1378. Do I have a motion, please?
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, vote please.
Yonda,
Yes.
Caccini,
Yes.
Selby,
Yes.
McCarron,
Yes.
Smystrela,
Yes.
Item 4, consider entering into a commercial service agreement with Cox Communications for internet service at the cost of $2,115 per month as per state contract as recommended by the Information Technology Director. Do I have a motion, please?
Motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and second. Any discussion? Seeing none, vote please.
Smystrela,
Yes.
McCarron,
Yes.
Selby,
Yes.
Caccini,
Yes.
Yonda,
Yes.
Item 5, consider approving the purchase of a new street sweeper for the Streets Department in the amount of $220,766.77 after a deduction and trade-in from Frontier Equipment per state contract SW191 as budgeted in the capital improvements and as recommended by the Public Works Director. Do I have a motion, please?
Motion to accept.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, vote please.
Yonda,
Yes.
Smystrela,
Yes.
Caccini,
Yes.
McCarron,
Yes.
Selby,
Yes.
Item 6, consider awarding the bid for the project to paint Dale Robertson Center, Mabel C. Fry Library, Public Library, to Clear Creek Development and approving the contract in the amount of $66,400. Do I have a motion, please?
Motion to approve. Second.
Motion and a second. Is there any discussion?
Will it be the same color?
Well, it's kind of hard to tell the way it's faded, but yes. Primarily, it should
But
be
it started
basically the
at?
same colors, and this will take the paint down, do all the repairs to the opening, sealing the brick, and then coming back with a color that should not fade like this last paint job did.
Okay.
should look a lot better.
Thank you.
Okay. Any further discussion? Vote, please.
Caccini,
Yes.
Yonda,
Yes.
McCarron,
Yes.
Selby,
Yes.
Smystrela.
Yes.
Item 7, new business. Is there any new business, Mr. Sugar?
None denied, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Item 8, council discussion, and I'm going to switch the mode this time, and I'm going to let Ms. Shelby start.
All right, thank you. Thank you all for coming out tonight, and I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. I want to commend the Parks Department. I did participate in the Chill Your Cheeks 5K on Saturday night. It was freezing. Had an 86-year-old woman with me who finished it in 57 minutes. Very, very proud of her. I think our oldest was a 91-year-old. He got second place because they only have one age bracket, 80 and up in the men. And he's mad and wants us to change that to 90 and up so he can have first place next year. But thank you to the Parks Department. Make the most of your day and be kind to one another.
Mr. Caccini.
I would like to recognize Mr. Tom Thomas, Veteran of the Year, selected by the county and honored this past weekend at the El Reno Parade. I'd like to have him stand up so we give him a hand.
You bet.
Thank you, Tom. I'd also like to wish to inform the city that we had 3 visitors today at the museum. One from Switzerland, one from Oregon, and one from California. They came in to see one of their relatives that we honored in one of our glass cases, Lieutenant Muin. She's
Not in the glass case.
not in the glass case, but her mementos and everything else is. She was the WASP director, and also she was a barber and ran a barber shop on Main Street. So I want to thank the review and the progress for coming out and taking care of those people. Thank you very much.
Councilwoman Smystrela.
Well, thank you for all coming tonight, and have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. Safe, and don't eat too much.
Councilwoman Yonda.
Well, I just want to thank Anna Wagner for her many years of service to the city of Yukon and wish you a beautiful and happy retirement. And congratulations to Tom Thomas. I'm very proud to say that he represents my ward on the Traffic Commission, and we appreciate your service to the city as well. Remember to shop small and have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Thank you.
And for myself, once again, I want to congratulate Anna. Known you for just a few years, not the whole time that you've been here, but certainly I admire the work that you've done and appreciate all of the time and effort that you have put in for the city over the years. I get to honor folks for doing that, and it's always a privilege to stand up and have special people come before us. The Census 2020, remember, just keep it in the back of your mind, that's coming up. I appreciated the Small Business Saturday folks coming up in force today. It just says what a wonderful community that we do have. The upcoming events, most of you are aware that the city offices will be closed for Thanksgiving Day and the following day, and the following day as well. And Christmas with a Cop, recipients are still signing up with the Yukon Police Department. Santa's Toy Shop, which is always a joy for me. The toys are still being collected at the fire station number 1. We will have the mayor's Christmas party December the 1st, where we have an essay, an essay contest at 9:30, and then at 10 o'clock to noon we'll have all sorts of activities for children here in town. Tuesday, December the 4th, the Spirit League Christmas party is going to be at the Dale Robertson Center from 6 to 7:30. Yukon hosts the Spirit League and their participants for a wonderful evening of pizza, cookies, and music, and dancing. And Chester the Clown. All kinds of things. Friday, December the 7th, City of Yukon hosts the community coffee at Yukon City Hall. The event hours 8 a.m. to 9. And on Friday, December the 7th, the City of Yukon will have our annual Christmas employee party at the Dale Robertson Center. And coming up on the 20th of December, our annual Sounds of the Season are coming up. Tickets are $10. They're on sale at all of the parks and rec facilities, and so please come. It's a great thing where the Philharmonic comes out and certainly puts on a wonderful performance to kick off the Christmas season and the Christmas in the park. The lights will be on all the way through New Year's Eve, weather permitting, of course, 28 all the way through 2018. Seeing no other business before the council this evening, this meeting is adjourned.